Hey, I hope everything is going really, really well for you as you wind down what is perhaps the most unconventional of all unconventional semesters. But to keep the excitement going, we have some pretty dramatic changes coming towards us in terms of the fall schedule when it comes to how we're going to be teaching our courses. Again, thanks to COVID-19. It's going to really make us change our fall schedule. We will no longer have the ability to have 30 students sitting in a classroom, or at least that's how we are now going to schedule the fall. Who knows, maybe a vaccine miracle happens between now and August. We can only hope. But at the moment, we have to operate under the assumption that we can only have 15 students in a classroom. Therefore, all of our lecture courses are going to have to change format because the college can't afford us to have us teach only sections of 15. The economics just won't happen for us. Therefore, one of the four, your classes need to meet one of the following four methodologies of delivering lecture. If you can come up with an exciting fifth way, I'm more than welcome to hear it. That having been said, these are the tools we've got. First is an asynchronous online course, meaning pretty much that it's done like it is now. The students show up, when they want to, they do their work, and then they leave when they want to and come back when they want to, right? Asynchronous can follow a schedule, but the students don't have to be there at 10 a.m. The new option, quote unquote, which a lot of you have been doing this semester, is synchronous online. In a synchronous online course, the course would meet online every day at 10:30, right? The instructor will be there delivering lecture or conducting group activity or group discussion every Tuesday at 10:30, every Thursday at 10:30. It would follow the same meeting pattern as a traditional class, right? It would meet for 3 hours every week at a certain set time. And we have actually already a designation that nobody's really used before to set up these classes in PeopleSoft already and to set up in the schedule. All we have to do is change it from online to online, and we list the meeting times. So it's not a big deal to change an online course that you may already have into a synchronous course, or we can change a face-to-face class that you may have listed already to a synchronous online course. So hopefully you understand the difference between those two. Here is the new thing. Well, let's go first with the hybrid, then we'll go to the new thing. Hybrid, your class meets some online and some face-to-face. However, one of the things that we're proposing for hybrids is, for example, if you've got a Monday, Wednesday Chemistry 170 course scheduled, instead of having that class meet every Monday and every Wednesday, you meet with 15 students Monday to do recitation or to deliver a particularly hard piece of the lecture. Then you meet with another group on Wednesday, and a different group of 15 students that Wednesday. In other words, you're essentially teaching two hybrid sections of 15 students each and only being paid for one. Sorry, but that's really where the economics are at this point. Matter of fact, those of you who already have enrollments of more than 20 students in any of your fall classes, I'm strongly urging you to pick that hybrid option. In fact, what we'd probably do is we'd probably leave your course listed as having a cap of 30 and allow you to coordinate over email how you want to do those groups in terms of which day they'll be meeting or when they'll be meeting. Finally, here's the new exciting option and the college is going to invest several $1,000s in making this happen, and that's a blended classroom. The blended classroom is essentially an extension of ITV. The college is going to buy some very fancy new cameras that have software that supposedly will focus in on the instructor's movements, meaning that if the instructor is writing on a whiteboard, the camera will automatically zoom in on its hand and follow and show what's on that whiteboard. If the professor is walking around the front of the room, the professor will follow her as she walks around the front of the room. We're going to put these cameras in as many classrooms as people want. This will allow for a blended classroom. And a blended classroom is essentially an ITV class, where you're going to have an enrollment of 15 right there in the classroom with you. And then you're going to have an enrollment of 15 students online. This software and this camera will let you interact with the students through Blackboard, Collaborate, through Microsoft Meetings, through Zoom, or whatever other meeting software you really want to use. So that's another option for us. And the best way to describe it is basically an ITV class for the students. Once again, we're also being encouraged to think about potentially doing by terms. These are the 4 course formats that the division chairs came up with this morning during a meeting with the CAO and the president. So this isn't something that just this division's doing, it's something the entire college is going to be looking at for lecture courses. Lab courses are a different story, and I'll deal with the lab instructors when it comes to the lab courses. What I need to know from you is really 2 things. I need to know which one of those formats you're wanting to change your courses to, and you don't have to go all one or all the other. You can go to a blend. I also want to know what courses or what classrooms you think you would like those cameras to allow for blended teaching. I'm probably going to try at least one of my classes in this blending teaching format. I love being early adopters on some things, so that's where I'm going. That's what I'm going to say at the division meeting tomorrow. There's the announcement, but this seems like a huge announcement, and I didn't just want to drop this bomb over email and not have an easy pre-scheduled time for you to get in touch with me. You're more than welcome to get in touch with me one-on-one, but at the same time, I didn't want to say this and then like walk away. You know what so the division meeting tomorrow is entirely optional. It's really an opportunity for you guys to ask me questions, have discussions, propose alternative solutions that no one's ever thought of. And that's it. I'll talk to you tomorrow or hear from you over email, and I hope this semester goes well.